Thanks a lot, everyone, for coming. We had an incredible time. I hope you did too. I know everybody is looking to network, looking to get some drinks and to party. Yeah. So we are trying to keep this short and sweet. And yeah, you have been seeing this wonderful Human logo over there, but some of you might not know what Human actually is. So can we get the video rolling first to briefly summarize what we're all about?
Thanks. Should we sit or stand?
All humans work, and we love the fruit of our labor. But sometimes, we don't get to taste the fruit. Somebody takes a big chunk of it. At Human Protocol, we set out on a mission to fairly reward all kinds of work, to give power back to people, and unlock the next generation of knowledge workers. It started with your clicks. Our technology made it possible to reward you for solving CAPTCHAs. At the same time, we enabled anyone to access the quality data needed to train better AI products. We saw that our approach could be applied to a multitude of use cases and most types of work. Through Human Protocol, anyone can request response and verify contributions from pools of global workers. It is a trustless layer that sits on top of blockchains. Any type of work can be represented, verified, and rewarded, creating new decentralized job markets with no intermediary control. What started with a click has grown into a new world of work. Join us, Human Protocol. All work on-chain, tokenized, verified, rewarded.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you. Yes, so we'll run you briefly through a presentation of what we do, and we have some amazing partners of ours here as well. We have some tools that you can work with. Sebti is here, Ordino is here. We have an incredible use case of Human Protocol with Me Protocol as well. But first and foremost, I would love for Mehdi to announce the winners of the hackathon that we did in parallel to this awesome event.
Thanks. So we organized a hackathon at Human and during 3 weeks, and so I will announce the winners for the hackathon. So our first winner is.
Do we need a clicker? I guess we need a clicker. Sorry, I'm going to get it.
Yeah. We got an Andreas. Amazing. There we go. Thank you, Andreas.
So for the governance functionalities, we have a winner for implementing delegation feature and notification bot is Carlos Ramos for $1,000. For building a chatbot launcher for Human, we have Sartak with $700. And for implementing AI content moderation for Fortune, we have Ansh Masand for $800.
Yeah, so that's great. And I want to thank Mehdi from our tech team to be on stage with us. And I think we'll do more and more bounties like this to improve our protocol. Thanks, Mehdi, for being with us. Thanks. Cheers.
Yeah, and I think next year our goal is to use the Human Protocol as the bounty system.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be amazing.
So
that would be amazing.
We can do it on protocol.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we do a lot of ready, but we are looking forward to community contributions to have even more job types and even more bounties on Human Protocol. What do I mean with job types and what are we actually here for? So we are here to build a faster, a fairer, a better, a more transparent economy for everyone. And this is literally why it's called Newconomics. New economies. We want to have that for people to be able to build it in a fast and easy way. So what are we? We're a decentralized open source platform. And I know a lot of projects say that, but that's very important to us. We love our open source community. We love everybody in the community that's contributing, that's bringing up proposals, that's doing work, that's doing suggestions, and that's working with us to provide this great vision that Human Protocol is for a fairer, more decentralized way of rewarding people for contributing, for collaboration at scale that we have never seen before. So basically how it works is a project can come in and launch jobs or launch tasks. and offer bounties that get stored in an escrow, which is important so that we can be sure that the payout will happen once there was a machine verifiable input from a worker, basically. We have different tools like HCAP, like CVAT, like Ordino, different ways where you can label data, which is one of our core use cases. We're very big on AI, as you might have guessed from our whole team. And we are very flexible. So what we do is we offer opportunity. We offer different job types, and whatever you do with this is open to you and your own creativity. Again, Me Protocol will talk in a bit about how they use our smart bounty system, but you can think about it for A/B testing, you can think about it for business process outsourcing, meaning you can break down complex tasks into many different ones, then contributing from all over the world and stitching it back together to get a great result. You have data annotation, of course, machine learning, and much more. So we are perfect for very high volume tasks. That means the more tasks you have, the more scalability you need. And we are here to provide that. So you can think of us as your human in the loop provider. You need any human to complete any tasks, we got you covered. We have actually, I think 7 or 8 job types already, 9 if you count a DeFi one.
Yeah.
So basically you can label data, you can A/B test, you can get free entries, that means for data scraping, for people gathering information, for reports, multiple choice, surveys, any kind of queries. You can literally ask any question on the internet and you shall be provided as many answers as you want. We have a video prepared for that to quickly showcase so that you understand what we mean by these job types. So if we could play that really quick. So I'll walk you through it so that you understand what you see on screen, basically. So you could have ideas and you need work done. So how do you do it? How do you scale it up? You basically set up a bunch of different tasks that you want to have completed. You define how much you want to charge for it. You define how many people you want to work on it. And then it will go out there and it will get delivered back. We already support image, video, and text labeling. Audio labeling is in the work. You can see binary labeling in CAPTCHAs. There's selection of areas, there's different types of annotations for segmentation, multiple choice, either with an image or with a text. And this is, for example, where you could then understand and train a model to extract information so that you can better do it in the future to understand what you are extracting, what you have in store, basically. You have free entry, both in text and in numbers. You have multiple choice. So you can really go all out with any kind of job types you want. A/B testing, understanding which logo is better, which slogan is better, or just ask any question. We have humbly called it Ask Athena, the goddess of wisdom, so that you can get the wisdom of the crowd, basically. And all of that together makes up the current available job types on Human Protocol, but our clever community always comes up with new ways to, well, enhance this. So, yeah. We are multi-chain. That means we're very agnostic. We believe that's very important in a decentralized system, that we're not reliant on one central entity, another single point of failure, which is why we have a great array of blockchains that we're working with, constantly expanding that as well. And now for our numbers. We already have completed 2.12 billion tasks, billion, yes, indeed, solved up to October 31st, which is even more impressive because we didn't start that long ago. We have dozens of thousands of users that are active every week. We have over 700,000 signups in total, and we do actually 20 million transactions on chain, which is, I believe, what makes us one of the more active projects in the space with real-world use cases impacting real life. We are global, we are fast, and we have said this time and time again during the conference, we are here for fairness and for transparency. You have heard use cases of people abusing workers, exploiting them, and with our escrow system, with our report system and our content moderation, we are making sure that never happens again. People can choose to work the conditions they want to work in, how much they want to charge, which type of work they want to pick up, and we love that we can empower this on a global scale. One of the more interesting use cases, and a very cool one, is together with the Salk Institute and with CVAT, who is going to come up on stage soon, for animal behavior tracking, to understand animal behavior, for example, to save the bees. So we're very happy that we can do our part in that. We're going to reveal and talk about HuFi, our cool offering in DeFi, in a little bit. Yes, I'll leave that up to you, so I'll just tease it for now. We have a great ecosystem of different operators. You can check all of that out online. If you want to reach out, we have a partnerships team. We all have already over 100 partners and counting, and we would always love to welcome more people that want to join us. So if you want to join us, reach out. If you have an idea, join us wherever you want. Write us an email, join us on Discord, tweet at us. We're very happy, and again, thank you all for attending, and we'll hand it over to some cool projects in our amazing community. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone. Oh, okay.
Then please, everyone, welcome Nikita from CVAT.
Just a little backstory. If you look for labeling tools and machine learning on the internet, right? How do you do this, right? You type in machine learning labeling and GitHub. And we're looking all across the internet, and we see this project that just has a massive amount of stars and this huge support by it. Large companies are using it. And so when we wrote Nikita an email and he responded, and we were, a fledgling blockchain company, we were super honored to work with him. It was just, it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, oh, wow, I guess we're in the big time now. We've got like the premier labeling tool working with us. And we worked together at least for a year or so, just going back and forth. We always take the approach of just trying to figure out how we can help. And so when CVAT was open to launching work on top of the human protocol, it just, it just changes everything, right? It changes the status of human, but it also provides, I think, some capability to CVAT, having a labor pool. So maybe you could talk a little bit about how you think about, what human gives you in terms of a labor pool and, what the options are there.
Okay, first of all, I'm happy to be here. And I want to say that we provide just data platform, right? Using our platform, you can prepare data for AI products, for AI algorithms. But data platform is nothing without human workforce. And basically, human protocol give us infrastructure and give us amazing community which can annotate data at scale. And I believe CVAT and human protocol is the really next era in the data labeling, because right now we can solve many problems which we can solve at the moment, but it's not scale. For example, if we are talking about in-house team, it doesn't work well, or it's very expensive if we try to outsource something to another company. And if we try to do crowdsourcing, it also works bad, because our current platforms just take a huge amount of money and doesn't provide you a reliable solution which help you to annotate data and prepare data for your computer vision algorithms. And yeah, we can see it, I hope, in action.
Yeah. Yeah, just while that's going on, I'm kind of curious. You've gone now from big company to startup, like from Intel to now running your own thing. It's got to be kind of scary, going off on your own. And I'm kind of curious, whether, and this is for other people who might be in the labeling space, do you think that human was part of the reason why it was possible to kind of make this kind of, no offense, crazy leap, right? It's a little crazy starting a new thing.
Yeah, I believe that human plays a critical role here, right? It's without support, right? Such partners like human, it's very difficult, to become a startup, right? And together we created a great solutions, and we serve our customers, and just leap forward.
Yeah, you guys are actually making money now.
Yeah.
It's just like, so just so you guys know, right, going from effectively no company to a profitable company in a year is kind of unheard of, especially in the ML space, right? So I think it's worthwhile taking a step back and asking yourself, like one, we know it's a hot space, right? A lot of people need this technology, so people are desperate to it. But I think it really points to kind of the larger opportunity that people desperately want around this human labeling. And I think, one of the things that really I love about CVAT is when my background in machine learning and imagery space was kind of just like boring labeling and boxes, and like I think you guys saw some of the stuff that we were doing with the SOC with animal behavior modeling, and that stuff is like kind of light years even beyond me. So I'm kind of curious, did you ever think you would be labeling rats and bugs, or is this kind of something you saw coming, or was it kind of a surprise when the SOC guys came to us?
Yeah, just it was a big project, right? Sometimes customers come to us and say, we want to annotate huge amount of data, right? And it's very challenging, right? And if you need to annotate a couple of images, okay, you can do it yourself. If you need to annotate huge amount of data, it's extremely challenging task. And and for SOC, right? I believe we annotated 150 videos for use case. It was extremely tough task. It was extremely difficult, and it was only possible because of human protocol and
thanks for that.
very technologies.
And I have a question though. After such a successful first year, what's the next challenge for you?
Yeah.
Because you've achieved so much in a year. What are the big next steps?
Besides more money.
I believe we need to extend our platform and serve more customers. Right now, we are growing pretty fast, and we see that we need to improve our platform and serve, not hundreds, thousands of customers. We need to serve millions of customers, and the gap. It's very challenging. It's a big challenge to make the gap, because when you try to serve, for example, a couple of customers, it's easy, right? When somebody use your, you have 1,000 customers, it's easy. Right now, we're very close to become 1 million, right? In the nearest future, and we just need to prepare our platform to the leap.
So
and
scaling.
It's huge.
Scaling is the next challenge.
Yeah.
Computer vision for people is sort of a kind of a magic black box.
It seems magic to me, and I've been working it for 5 years.
Yeah. What would be the use case you are the most proud of, or maybe a fun use case, or something unusual that you've seen working in this computer vision thing? A crazy thing people are training computer to see and recognize.
Basically, when you try to work with big customers, when come to you and say, okay, we need to annotate some use case, right? And it has, for example, you need to annotate 100,000 images. It has 15 labels on each image, and it has quite complex data annotation specification.
And you have 2 days.
Yeah, and it's just, you even don't understand how you can teach your data annotation team and community, for example, to annotate such kind of task, right? The only way here is just to split the task on multiple ones and somehow scale. But it's just so typical use case. It's
Cool. Thanks for that answer. I think the screen is back, so maybe the video is going to.
All right. Let's see if we can get a video going. All right, tech team.
Oh, that's amazing.
Perfect, thank you.
The computer vision annotation tool, CVAT, stands as a leading open source data annotation platform with over 70,000 users on the CVAT AI cloud and 1 million of downloads. Facing challenges in the AI industry due to the surge in projects generating daily petabytes of data, CVAT is dedicated to innovative solutions. Traditional methods of annotating datasets using in-house, traditional and crowdsourced solutions bring drawbacks. High price, poor quality annotations, limited scalability, and missed deadlines. To tackle these issues, Seabed AI and Human Protocol unite for a revolutionary Web3-based solution. This collaboration, powered by smart contracts, decentralizes infrastructure, automates payments, and sets transparent expectations. Workers and oracles diligently annotating tasks are rewarded for their quality completion. This ushers in a new era in data labeling characterized by cost-effectiveness, superior quality, supported by premier data annotation platform and Human's unique Oracle's technology, high scalability, potentially reaching millions of workers, ensuring the certainty of meeting deadlines. CVAT and Human Protocol, setting a new standard in the AI annotations industry.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
up next
excited.
is one of our grantees. It's Me Protocol. And we would love to welcome Robert to the stage. Robert was one of the earlier people to get a grant, and we're super excited to see what he built with us, what he has built with us, and what he will build with us in the future. So everyone, please welcome Robert to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. So I'll go quickly through a little bit of a use case for Human Protocol in the real world. So our company, My AI and the Me Protocol, we've created a new infrastructure for rewards. And what that does is it allows any brand, any business to create rewards that can be redeemed across any other business anywhere in the world in a frictionless way. How do we do that? We've developed an infrastructure called the Me Protocol that at the core of it has what's called an automated market maker that we've completely redesigned to fit the rewards scenario. And what that allows for is what we call trustless interoperability of reward systems. What that means is that any business, like a bank, for example, that wants to issue rewards through credit card purchases, those rewards can be immediately usable on an airline miles program, or in your local Starbucks, or at Hermes when you're buying a scarf. That's what our system does, and it's a new type of reward system. So why we're interested in Human Protocol is we wanted to provide a seamless experience for our users to be able to earn rewards. And what do I mean by seamless? Well, here's an example of what our marketplace looks like. In this marketplace, when you've been given this new type of reward, you can see all the products and services from all the brands that are participating. And with us, if you see a product that you like, you want to use your rewards to redeem for that product, and you don't have rewards from that brand, you can use rewards from any other brand to redeem for that product. It's a direct redemption process, and it's seamless for the user. No brand has to accept rewards from any other brand. It's called trustless interoperability. And what we wanted to use the Human Protocol for is how people actually earn rewards from brands aside from purchasing products. So how would you earn rewards from a brand for that? So I'll give you a couple case studies here of how we're working with partners on this. So one, a luxury marketplace, actually the largest luxury marketplace in the world, Farfetch, is one of our partners and investors. And they had a sort of a traditional tiered-based rewards program, where if you spend 500 euros in their marketplace, you get access, I don't know, to VIP customer service or something like that. They didn't have a fungible rewards program. They didn't have a way to actually issue rewards to people for answering emails or for promoting them on social media. And so what we can do through an integration with our Me Protocol infrastructure is we can allow a seamless user experience on their own platform. So when a user purchases products from Farfetch, they get rewarded, and that they can actually promote Farfetch on social media, write product reviews, and otherwise give them attention internationally. What Human Protocol does for us is it allows us to offer very complex tasks for people to promote the brands. In fact, tasks that are more complicated and too complicated for us to automate through traditional ways. So users that want to buy a purse for their partner, for example, can interact with Farfetch on Twitter and earn rewards that they can spend in the marketplace. That's how it works. And furthermore, why that's interesting for brands like Farfetch is that onboarding brands within their marketplace with this type of reward means they immediately get exposure to customers from around the world. So they can use rewards to promote their base. Secondly, traditional bank rewards program. In a bank rewards program, you get rewards for buying things with MasterCard or Visa. It's a traditional sense, and you get points. And sometimes those points can be used on brands that are the bank's customers. Once again, we offer them a way in which they can use rewards. Use rewards to promote the brands within their system. And they actually came to us and said, Robert, I hear you're doing something interesting in reward space. Our rewards program is already very capable. We want to allow small merchants and small brands to issue their own rewards and be able to attract international customers. And we want you to help promote them, and we do so with an integration with Human Protocol. And then lastly, here we see a large merchant that has about 50 million users quite actively in their app. They have trouble engaging with these users and converting into purchase. So a lot of people use this app to scan wine, to understand if this is good wine or how it's rated, but they have a hard time of converting them to actually purchase through the marketplace. So we offer them ability to not only reward the customers for example, purchasing the wine, but also for promoting the wine in the marketplace. We do that with Human Protocol, this is our plan for integration with Human Protocol. So things like writing a product review, we can automate. We can see that someone wrote a product review, but if you want to see if they wrote a quality product review, or they included these items in the product review, it's very difficult for us to automate that process. So we use humans to do that. That's just a brief overview. Happy to talk to you more about the integration and the margins. Thank you, Human Protocol team.
Thank you,
You've been
Robert.
great supporters of our work.
Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Perfect. Yeah. And now it is time for the moment you have waited for.
Oh man.
Cool.
So I'll hand over
It's
this to you
Degen time.
guys.
Well,
Degen time.
I just want to say this real quick, which is, when this first started, we were all about ML as previous startup, as we discussed Age Captcha is where that was based from. But for the longest time, I've really wanted to do something for the crypto community. And so I am so, I can't tell you how excited I am to finally do something that is going to completely change the way that all of blockchain works. We've had this dream for a long time that, as much as it was great that we had a lawyer up talking about the law, I think a lot of people here want to live in a world where we have tokens and code, and that's it. So this is where I'm going to let Maxime take over.
Yeah, we're really excited. So I'll show you a video of our new product called UFI. And before telling anything else, I think the video will speak for itself. So I'm just going to launch it, and I'm sure that you guys are going to have
UFI is a revolutionary, community-powered, market-making platform designed to incentivize liquidity providers in both centralized and decentralized exchanges. UFI enables market making for CEX and DEX using smart contracts. It enables transparency in market making, and anyone can create, manage, and track campaigns. It boosts liquidity and trading volumes. There are no more outrageous fees with UFI. UFI has two main user profiles, Campaign Launcher and Market Maker. Campaign Launcher launches market-making campaigns that incentivize the community to participate in providing liquidity and volume. Anyone can go on UFI and create a market-making campaign, fund it, and launch it within minutes. Confirm the campaign was launched on the chain. A market maker seeking new strategies and methods to increase their profits uses UFI to increase their market-making powers to earn extra rewards. The market maker goes to UFI, browses the available campaigns, chooses the campaign that suits him, and clicks on Join. In the case of a CFI campaign, users will enter read-only API keys to verify their orders and trades. In the case of a DeFi campaign, users connect the same wallet that they will be using for market making. Users will continue to do market making, working with their existing tools and strategies. QFi measures the impact on liquidity and volume, calculating the liquidity score for each user, which includes position volume, time withheld, spread, and total liquidity in a pool. The liquidity score is then stored on the chain. QFi's unique reward distribution system distributes rewards regularly proportional to the user liquidity score. The more impact a user has on the campaign, the more rewards they will receive. Rewards distribution is fully transparent and can be confirmed on the chain.
So the thing that's not totally obvious about this video that I really want to point out is, for a long time we've had, I'm sure you guys are familiar with coins like DAI that have made markets on DEX. But what's amazing about this technology is now you can programmatically, from languages like Solidity, launch a market making campaign from Solidity. So that means we can create a whole new era of real world assets that can market make themselves, not just on DEX, but on CEX exchanges all across the world. So like, imagine a world where we could have stable coins like Tether or USDC that hold their peg as tightly as those coins, but are completely decentralized. There's no Paolo to reverse transactions. We could have a DAI that always trades at $1. And think of the impact that's going to have on the crypto community. And it's all going to be based on human.
Yeah, that's so exciting. Even from a community building perspective, imagine a world when you can just share with your community a new platform where they can meet together and try to make sure that their favorite token is liquid and available to the world. I mean, that's a new way of seeing DeFi, and also that's a new way to make people not compete anymore with whales or big entities that are just here to kind of scalp them on the market, but are here just to, as Alex said, make sure that their favorite token just sustains a certain price and goes through this market.
Yeah. Sorry, my heart's beating.
Yeah, sorry. I was about to drop an adjective, but I've just dropped. Yeah. Cool. So we're really excited about it. Obviously, with Alex, we've been working on it, but also huge props to our tech team that made that happen. QFi is available to any market makers, and I think starting from next week, we're going to onboard our first users. Yep. So yeah, we're more than excited, and let's just go all on UFi.
Yeah, the code's ready to go. Come join us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Sure. So another exciting features that we are launching, not just launching, but revising, and I think Andreas might want to talk about it because it's really linked to what you were working on, is our new Launchpad. So Andreas.
Exactly. So I've shown in my previous presentation about the worker point of view. It's the fairness, it's the guarantee that you get paid if you do the work, it's the reputation that you have, it's the different job types. But now we have a Launchpad, so the other side. How do you actually get a job into human protocol? Well, the answer is the Launchpad. So you can show, basically you can think of it as an interface where you see all the different available job types. You have it grouped, you have it in one place, you have it based on reputation, based on experience, based on leaderboard, and you can really easily attract new users. You can even put up educational material in the job type wiki, so that has shown that if people actually know what they're doing, they actually perform better at their job. Who would have known? So this is how it looks like. You choose basically, depending on the job type, what you want to see, what you want to set, and you then basically go from there. You see the available solutions, and then as a click, basically, you launch your job. This is great. This is a lot easier. You don't need any previous basically coding knowledge. And you can have really a whole world at your fingertips, basically, with any kind of data activity. There's new features. For example, we always mentioned reputation score. That's very important to us, both for the worker, but also for the launcher, because we also want to know who's the best launcher, who has the coolest jobs available, right? And with all of this together, coming together into one place, you have everything available at glance, basically. So you can see all the connected data. So this is a look at the leaderboard, for example. This would be an operator. I think, you can check it out yourself, for different basically kind of tools. Operators, just to quickly explain it, are basically tools that are within the ecosystem, that are services that you can utilize during the whole job life cycle. So we have chains, we have recording oracles, we have reputation oracles, we have job launchers, and then we have the tools where the jobs can be completed, and lastly, the workers. So there's a lot more documentation online that is far beyond my knowledge, because our tech team has done an amazing job documenting everything about this, releasing an SDK. So if you want to know more, go to our GitHub. It's very comprehensive. Everything is basically there. And yeah, because I know it's already late, I want to finish with that. And we're looking forward to seeing even more jobs than we have already on the Human protocol. And I think with that, we're going to go to the closing words for our conference. And that is just saying thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to everyone who has attended, who has been organizing this. Thank you to the amazing team that has provided this awesome production value that we see here. Thank you to the security, to the staff, to everybody that helped us basically to keep fed, to keep hydrated. Thanks a lot to all of our team that is here, and especially thanks to everyone who has attended, who has been giving amazing speeches. And yeah, we hope to do it again. And well, party, drinks, coming soon. I know that's what we're here for. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you so much for coming.